Every industry has its own jargon and words that it only uses itself. And in the board game world, I'm going to say the most used word in that case is meeple. What is a meeple? Well, it is supposed to be a characterization of you within the board game. And I'm going to look at the top meeples that I have in my collection. Now, I am excluding miniatures. What are miniatures? They're the little characters that are plasticky and everything, and they completely look like a, you know what a miniature is. I am kicking those out of this list because they are not a meeple. I am going to use basically anything that is wood and plastic that is shaped thing. You'll get the idea once I get going. So at number 10 on my list, first we have Dune Imperium. Why Dune Imperium? It's a dude supposedly with a sword. What is not more awesome than that? You're playing with somebody that has a sword. There's 3 of them, and you only start with 2, and then you pick up a 3rd one, and you place them all over the board. They're weird little triangle-y people. Those are weird looking. They're cool looking. It's a space-agey thingy game. Look at the meeple. Look at him move around the board. Oh, he's going to places. He's attacking things. There's cubes in there. Maybe I'm gonna have it attack a cube. Yes, let's have it attack a cube. I don't know what I'm doing. But that is what number 10 is. It is Dune Imperium. Number 9 is a game that most people usually associate with dice, but I am gonna say the meeple in it is one of the best. That is Back to the Future Dice Through Time. Why? Because your meeple's a DeLorean. Look at it, it's a DeLorean. You're going back in time and forwards in time and all over the place trying to fix paradoxes and fix things in a DeLorean with a flux capacitor. What more could you want in a game? If you grew up during that time frame, you're gonna love the fact you're in a DeLorean, and who doesn't want that? It's a car with the doors that open upward. Oh, how I would love to own a DeLorean. Not really, they're not that great at cars, but in meeple form, I am 100% behind it. Number 9, Back to the Future Dice in Time for the DeLorean. Number 8 is an homage to a movie from the 90s. It's not quite the movie because legal reasons, but we're gonna go with Dinosaur Island. Yes, it is pretty much Jurassic Park, the board game, without the name or anything like that. Your meeples are 2 folds in this game. 1, little beakers that you place out to do sciencey things. And then 2nd, your little workers that you place out on the board to do things like make dinosaurs, increase security, buy attractions, and all that other fun stuff. They are great little plasticky meeples that you can use. They're fun, they're designed for this game, and they fit quite well with all the colors and everything. And then on top of it, you have your park visitors. I know they're not technically you, but they are shaped like the traditional meeple. How great is that? You have people running around the park, they're gonna get eaten by dinosaurs if you don't have enough security. And then there's jerks in the park that come into the park and you can't do anything about it. They come in the park, they don't really buy anything, and they just stay there and be jerks. So you have 3 different kinds of meeples, 4 technically, in this game. That's why at number 8, Dinosaur Island. Number 7, we're gonna go along on the 7 Seas. Get it? 7 Seas? You're going around the Caribbean in Maracaibo. You're a ship. You're a ship in the Caribbean sailing around in circles on a rondelle. A rondelle of the Caribbean. I just like saying rondelle. Not only do you have the ship, you have an extra guy that is traipsing through the jungles and trying to get to the end as well. That guy's a little bit bigger than the other meeples you have. That's right, there are 3 kinds of meeples in this game. 3. You also have sailors that you can place on the board to go and stop there and do special things. Or you could use your little sailors in combat, basically killing them and getting more glory for another nation so they can get a cube out and improve themselves throughout the Caribbean. Just like life. That's why Maracaibo is so great. You've got all these different kinds of meeples. I'm sorry, I have a thing for ship meeples. I was gonna put New Bedford on here as well, but I thought 2 ship meeples is more than enough, is way too much in the list. So this is the one, Maracaibo for the ship. Number 6, we are going to Italy, to Tuscany, to viticulture. We are gonna make wine in viticulture because there's 2 sizes of meeples here. You've got your traditional meeple, which you place out on the board to do things like get plants, to plant. Then you can harvest them. You can also play cards. You can send tours out around your vineyard. You can also like do other fun things, but also not only do you have those workers, you gain more throughout the game. And then on top of it, there's the grande worker. The grande worker! It is grande! it's a big meeple. And that is why viticulture is at number 6. I should have put this next one at 9th, or at least the bottom of the 9th, because it's bottom of the 9th instead of 5th. Get it? It's bottom of the 9th, the board game. I really like bottom of the 9th. Why? The meeples make it wonderful. You've got a batter meeple. You have a pitcher meeple. You have enough batters to make it around the entire diamond. And the pitcher guy, look at him. He's got a ball and a cap and he's throwing it. Oh, that is so great. And do you know what else you can do? You can make them have fights. Fights in the board games. Yes. There's no real fighting in bottom of the 9th. But hey, what's not better than a baseball brawl? Oh, you can pretend that it's Nolan Ryan and Robin Ventura and they're going at it. Oh, look at them. They're punching each other. Oh, headlock. That's why bottom of the 9th is in number 5. Number 4 is a little scary for me, but I had to put it in there. It is Boop. Yes, it is Boop. Not actual Boop, but Boop. The spoopy version of Boop. Why? Because you've got cats with hats. Look at the little cat with a hat. And then you have cats with pumpkins and kittens. Kittens with hats and pumpkins. Oh, how wonderful is this game? Just to have them on the board, not booping their little snoots, moving around the board, maybe knocking one off. Oh, you're trying to get 3 cats in a row to win this game. And the meeples make this game worth it. So that's why at number 4, we have Boop. Number 3 might be a little controversial. There'll be some that goes, isn't that a miniature? I'm gonna say nay. Nay. Because every character has one. They look exactly the same except for the color and the number on the car. And that is Heat, Pedal to the Metal. This has become one of my favorite games, and I think a part of it is because of the little Formula One cars that you drive around. You can move them, and they're gonna slide around. They're gonna go to the corners. You're gonna slipstream around everybody. The little car meeples make this game even better. It's a pressure luck game, and the cars just put you in there as well. You're just thinking you're that little driver going around those corners way too fast, and hopefully you're not gonna spin out. That's why number 3, Heat. Number 2 was in my video for best wood, and I'm gonna put it in here as well for number 2. It is Viscounts of the West Kingdom, because of the horse. Again, how many legs does this horse have? Who designed this little meeple? Who greenlit this and decided to let it go and have it make it into the games this way? Again, I think it's supposed to be a tail, but that does not look like a tail. That's either a leg or something else. You figured out what I'm thinking. Go back and watch the wood episode. Double entendres all around. I mean, it is still great. It's got the flag, it's got a big chunky feeling. You can move it around the board and clomp it around. Clomp, 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 clomp. You got your horse and it's great. So that's why at number 2, it is Viscounts of the West Kingdom. Number 1 on my list. It is there for one reason: cuteness. It is Flamecraft. With Flamecraft, you have a dragon with you. You're moving dragons. They are so cute looking. Look at them, the detail on those things. They are fantabulous. Whoever designed that deserves an award just for meeple creation. Why is that not an award? Meeple creation. We should have that. Golden Geek Awards, looking at you. Also, why is there not one for best video? You have one for best podcast, but not best video. I think I deserve a Golden Geek Award for best video channel. Bring it. Who's gonna beat me? No one? That Rodney Smith guy? He knows what he did. But Flamecraft, number 1 all around. That meeple is great. The detail, the dragon, it looks like he's gonna blow fire everywhere. Roar, I'm a dragon! I'm gonna buy arts and craftsy things and buy stuff at these little shops. That's why at number 1, we have Flamecraft. What is your favorite meeple? What do you consider a meeple? Obviously, you're gonna say it's a Flamecraft meeple. It is the best of the meeples, so. What's your number 2? What's your number 3? Should Heat be allowed? Should miniatures be in this list? Should they be also considered meeples? Is all things meeple, but miniatures are not? What's the, I don't know. Tell me what you think. What are your favorite meeples? Let me know.